Hey everyone, this is the Spoon Dude, finally back with another custom action figure showcase. This time I'm showing off my Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse Miles Morales custom figure. If you follow me on Instagram, you might have already seen me show this off. I made this figure as I really love the Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse film, and I wanted a figure of that movie version of Miles Morales. Once again though, for those who've seen my PS4 Spidey custom video, I was not happy at all with Hasbro's official figure of this character. The rendition of Spider-Verse Miles lacks sculpted detail. In the movie, Miles' final costume is made when he takes Peter Parker's original suit and spray paints it to be his own design. It has a graffiti aesthetic, and in my opinion, it just looks so interesting, with the striking red highlights on the black, and beneath it all you can still see the pattern of the classic Spider-Man costume underneath it. Design-wise, I love how it reflects this movie Miles, who has the whole graffiti artist thing going for him, and the fact that you can see the Peter Parker costume pattern underneath it is also really compelling to me, because it shows that with the real Spider-Man costume, Miles has now officially become, the real Spider-Man, but with all the spray paint over it, he made the role into his own. Hasbro's figure doesn't reflect any of this because it's just another repaint on a blank body. None of the web details that are on the costume in the movie can be seen with the official figure. So of course that meant I had to do it myself and make a custom. To achieve the look I wanted, that of a regular Spider-Man costume that was painted over, I just figured I needed to repaint a Spidey whose details were all sculpted in. So that way, when he's painted all black with the red, you can still see the sculpting of the webbing and the costume patterns beneath all the paint. So I used a spare MAFEX Spider-Man Homecoming figure and did some repainting and retooling here and there. I took apart the figure to sand the surfaces of all the joints to reduce rub. Unfortunately, this figure had broken wrist pegs and other broken joints, so for what I did with the hands was use the extra hands of some DC Icons figures and splice them with the MAFEX Spidey hands. Then for sculpting, I really only had to re-sculpt the eyes so that they could be bigger and more true to how he looks in the film. The painting was the fun part here. I started with matte black, and for the reds I used a slightly glossy, maybe more satin, scarlet red. I like the contrast between the slight sheen of the red and the flatter black. I also painted the eye lenses white. I toyed with the idea of painting the eyes silver, but when I tried it, it didn't quite do it for me. In painting the red sections there wasn't as much pressure to have to paint cleanly or super crisply, because the design of the movie has somewhat of a rough look, given that Miles Morales hastily spray paints those designs on his suit himself. So overall, I'm quite pleased with the result of this custom figure. There isn't too much paint rub when I pose it, and like I said, I'm happy with how the paints turned out. I also added this lightning effect piece from a Star Wars figure for that, hey, Venom strike. If you enjoyed this video and like seeing this custom, please give this video a like and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. And make sure to check out some of my other videos. And yeah, thanks for watching.